In this tutorial, I'd like to give you a very high-level overview of some of the information that you can find on MESA's public website. We maintain this site for a variety of clients, students, their parents, alumni, the general public, and most importantly probably you, the advisor. Just looking at the page in general, we try and keep this front part of the page, the front page, updated with current pictures of students doing activities, news items of interest. Up here at the top, upcoming events. You can see every upcoming event that is, MESA event right here in one place, and then these links take you to more information about them. We also, here on the front page, have something that you'll be using quite a bit, and that is the MESA calendar. Right here, the statewide calendar of events and deadlines. This will take you to a Google calendar that we keep updated with deadlines, upcoming events, anything that you may need to know about. And then down at the bottom there's a section for regional news, where each region has a section for items that are of regional interest. Where I would really like to direct our attention for the remainder of this tutorial are a couple of links that are over here under this Advisor tab. These are all items that will be of interest to you, the advisor. The first one is the MEMS logon. This is the login page to our MESA information management system, and where you enter student information and create activities and keep track of what's going on in your program. The second item in that list, events and registration, is a page that you also will be using quite a bit. This in fact is the page that the events on the front page links you to, and here you'll see more information about that event. You'll see the date, the locations, and most importantly, this is where you'll find links to other information about that event, possibly websites that pertain to that event, and in many instances a link to our online registration system where you'll register your students to come to that event. So this is a very important and useful page for you. The third and last one that I want to draw your attention to is the Forms and Handbook page. This page is a comprehensive listing of most all of MESA's documentation. You have everything from the advisor manual to MESA Time What Now, kind of a book of ideas, meeting ideas, activity guide. I won't go through all of these individually, but the lower part of the form then are all of the forms that you will be exposed to, some of which you will be exposed to during the year. Like the A2, the student profile, and the A3, the field trip agreement form, the A1, the parent permission. These are the three forms that you'll be handing out to your students in the very beginning of the year and getting back. So this is where those forms are loaded, and we try and keep copies of both English and Spanish versions up here for all of you. Some of the rest of these forms you may not ever use. If you have questions about them, there's a brief description over here in the right-hand column of what the form does or what it's about. If you've got other questions, you might want to check with your regional advisor, regional coordinator, pardon me, about that form. One that I do want to draw your attention to is you will hear a lot about the B4 form. This is the form that we use, or that you use, when you want to request financial support from MESA for a field trip or some other type of activity. And there is a separate tutorial on completing this form, and when it gets time for you to complete one of those, you may want to check out that tutorial. Well, that covers the extent of the brief overview of our public website. Do remember, we'd like to have you send pictures and news items up here to us. We'd like to keep this up to date. And if you have suggestions about the website and ways we can improve it, please contact me.